Okay, so back for a final time on adding this post, and I'm going to have a quick look at where this post is going, this page is going. So we've got summer holidays, cycling and mountain biking. I'm going to open that up, and at the moment you can see cycling and mountain biking is a fairly generic page, a bit about e-bikes, some packages here, and some photos. And in the right hand column we've got a fairly generic summer sidebar which is shared by all of these pages at the moment. Things to do in summer: hiking and climbing, cycling and mountain biking, golf, health and fitness, and outdoor activities. But I've decided that what I want to do is change the cycling and mountain biking section into just a cycling page. So I'm going to replace this sidebar with one that gives details of the specific cycling routes in the area. So the way I'm going to do that, I have to create a new widget which is going to be a specifically cycling sidebar. And there are two stages to this. The first is to create the sidebar itself. So I need to go into Genesis, Simple Sidebars. Now these sidebars are the sidebars you see appearing in the widget section, but you have to create a new sidebar in the Genesis section. So widgets appears under Appearance, and Simple Sidebars is under Genesis. And you can see our sidebars here: golf sidebar, hiking sidebar that we just looked at, chalet sidebar, layout sidebar. I'm going to create a new cycling sidebar, which we don't have yet. I'm going to give it a very simple ID, and I'm going to just say this is the sidebar that appears, or that should be used on all cycling pages, and then add the new sidebar. That bit's fairly simple. Just let that load. Okay, and then we should see that here. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to go into widgets. We're going to build that sidebar. So again, that sidebar will now appear on the right hand side. Here we are, cycling sidebar, and it will be empty. So all our sidebars currently start with a search function. And here we are, search is already here, so we'll just grab that and drag it across and stick that in. We'll call it search and save it. So now we need to add our pages, and at the moment we only have our one page which we just created. So feature a page widget is what we always use, and I stick that below search. And here is where I'll call it Lungau Cycle Routes. And what page are we going to feature? The page we just created, which was called not cycling and mountain biking. What did we call it? Oh, we called it Lungau Cycle Routes, didn't we? Yeah. And we always use the banner image version. I'll save that. Okay, so now we've got a cycling sidebar. So if we go back to our pages, okay, I'll find how am I going to find that page? I'll cheat. And look in my history. Okay, so I'm going to change this now. I'm not going to call this the Lungau cycle routes. I'm going to make this its own standalone page for now. When we get a bigger section, we can probably expand this and do it slightly differently, but for now this is all we have to do. I'm going to move that title to there. St Martin Shallows to the Guriak Valley. And I'm going to change the sidebar, which we just did, to the cycling sidebar. Everything else stays the same. Oh, I need to change the permalink. O with an umlaut over the top is GOE, I think. So that'll do. I think we update that. And then we can look at our page. So, cycling from St Martin Shallows to the Guriak Valley and Lungau cycling routes. Now, all I need to do now is create some more of these pages, add them into the Lungau cycle routes widget, the cycling widget, and then we'll have several different routes down here. And what I'm also going to do is add the cycling and mountain biking main page into that widget and use the cycling sidebar. So if I edit this page, parent stays the same, sidebar change to cycling, update. And then we'll go to Appearance, Widgets. Find the cycling sidebar. And I'm going to add another feature a page widget for the main cycling page. I won't bother giving it a title. Hopefully it'll be fairly self-explanatory. So I've selected the page, I've given it a banner image. If I did want to give it a title, it would appear in the brown line above it like Lungau Cycle Routes does, but I'm not going to do that. And that's that. So if we go back to our site, look in summer holidays, cycling and mountain biking. Here's the main page. This is the title page here, and then Lungau Cycle Routes. And then we can fill these in as we go. Plenty of room there for lots more cycle routes. And it's as simple as that. Hopefully you're going to be able to do it without me giving you some help, but obviously if you need some help, just let me know, and if I can record any more videos that are slightly less boring than this one, I will. Cheers.